Welcome back, Soul Family. If you're new here, my name is Serena. Today I'm just going to be sharing some favorite clips from my last recent trip with you guys. Before we even head out to Bacalar, I knew that I wanted to set intentions for this trip just because I think when anybody travels anywhere, if you set intentions behind anything really, not even a trip, you can get so much more out of it. I'm a very big sign person and I felt like I was getting a lot of those on the way. The streets of Bacalar were filled with lush greenery, bright colors, and beautiful murals. The air was thick and damp, which made the waves in my hair intense and beautiful despite all of the frizz. Being in Bacalar felt like alignment. It felt like a pull, like a reminder that I was actually where I needed to be. Which in itself was slightly funny since I was reading Be Here Now by Ram Dass at the airport. Before I dive into this, I want to share a little bit more about who Ram Dass was for anyone who may not know. Ram Dass, born Richard Alpert, was a Harvard psychology professor who walked away from the academic world in the 1960s to explore something deeper, the path of consciousness, love, and spiritual awakening. After meeting his spiritual teacher in India, Ram Dass discovered that awakening isn't somewhere far away. It's right here, in every breath. Ram Dass began teaching what it truly means to live from the heart. His message is simple but powerful. Be here now. Ram Dass blended the wisdom of Eastern spirituality with Western understanding, showing us that enlightenment isn't about escaping life. It's about fully living in it, with compassion, curiosity, and presence. His teachings remind us that no matter where we are or what we're doing, we can come home to ourselves, right here in this moment. Something I've always loved about Ram Dass is that even his name carries a spiritual teaching with it. The word Ram is the sacred name of God in Sanskrit, a mantra that repeats divine love, truth, and the light within us all. In meditation, it's often repeated like Ram, 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 allowing the mind to quiet and the heart to open. And then Das means servant. So Ram Dass literally means servant of God, or servant of the divine love that lives in everything. It's not just a name, it's a reminder of his path, to live in devotion, to serve others, and to see the divine in all beings. And that's really what his teaching comes back to. Loving awareness. I've been in this place lately of wanting to reconnect deeper, not just with my spirituality, but with where I first found my faith. I grew up around Christianity, and even though I really don't identify as religious anymore, I still feel deeply connected to the energy of Christ. And that's really why I feel a little connected to Ram Dass and love to read his stuff, because his teachings is almost like a bridge between spirit and soul. While I was swimming around in the water and looking at the sun glisten along the waves, I don't know, I felt so connected to everything. And I know that sounds so weird and everyone says that, but I kept on thinking of those pictures that we see of humans and how it's connected to Earth. I have to pull some of them on here. But I just kept on feeling that, just a divine connection to myself, to the earth and everyone. And I think it's true, when you really work on yourself and when you consider yourself and consider healing yourself and prioritize that, you're able to appreciate so many. I don't even know how to explain that, but even when you're doing simple activities and you're trying new things, this was my first time paddleboarding and I just felt like a kid again. The water also felt absolutely amazing. If you guys know me, you know that I am an Aries, so when I'm around water, I don't know, it's just the perfect balance. I love being around water. I was a big water baby when I was younger, and I was always swimming so much. I always say I'm a mermaid at heart too. As someone who's been on a couple of spiritual awakenings a couple of times, there's this idea that I keep on coming back to, and that's that awakening isn't some grand event or something that's waiting at the end of the perfect path. It's something that happens quietly, right here, in the middle of everyday life. The real practice is learning to be present. to stop running from the moment and actually live inside it. Because when we're here, really here, ordinary starts to feel sacred. The small things like sunlight on your face, the wind blowing against your skin, even your own breath starts to shimmer with meaning. And this journey, it isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been beneath the noise, beneath the fear, beneath the layers you've picked up just trying to survive. Each day holds up a mirror, showing us where we're still closed off, where we still cling, and where we're ready to soften. It's all part of the polishing, the process of clearing away what isn't us so that our light can shine through again. And that's the beauty of it. Spiritual growth isn't separate from living, it is living. It's being awake to love, awake to pain, awake to everything that makes this human experience so deeply and so holy. Before this trip, I didn't feel as connected as I do right now. I felt a little stuck. I felt like I was waiting for something to shift, but nothing was moving, even though I was really doing that work. But that's what happens, especially when you're too involved in wanting to heal yourself. And that's why I feel like we experience these highs and lows, because nothing will move after a while. You know what I mean? Sometimes the universe pulls you into a pause so that you can actually hear again. Sometimes you lose your spark for a reason. Not to punish you, not to prepare you, but to make space for this deeper light to grow, I feel like so many people view being spiritual as being connected at all times, but I'm able to see the in-between and the quiet seasons, the confusion and the rebuilding. That's where the roots really form. So if you're in that space right now, the one that feels like nothing is happening, or you just feel a little bit stuck, please know that something is there. You're still becoming, you're still growing. Even the parts of you that feel lost are actually leading you back home. Healing isn't a race, and it's not something that you can force. It unfolds at its own rhythm, like the tides come in and come out. Some days you'll feel open and light, and other days you'll just exist. Both matter, both count. Maybe you've been trying so hard to heal that you forgot how it feels to just simply be. You don't have to turn every feeling into a lesson. You don't have to constantly fix what's already learning how to mend itself. You're allowed to live in the in-between, the space where you're not broken, but not fully clear either. You're allowed to laugh, to rest, to take up space in your own life, even while things are still rearranging. Because healing was never meant to replace living. It was meant to remind you how to feel again. How to let life touch you without needing to understand every part of it. So breathe. Let today be enough. You're still becoming, but you're still already whole. Everything in life is our teacher. Every person, every moment, even the ones that hurt. This mirrors and shows us something about ourselves. When we stop labeling experiences as good or bad, we start to see that every interaction is actually an invitation to grow, to soften, and to understand love in a new way. The people who trigger us are mirrors of what still needs compassion. The ones who inspire us are reflections of what's already possible within us. And when you start to live from that awareness, life becomes less about control and more about curiosity. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, what is this showing me? That simple shift changes everything, because it means life isn't against you. It's constantly communicating with you, teaching you through patterns, timing, emotions, and connection. So maybe the next time something uncomfortable happens, instead of closing off, pause and listen. Ask yourself what this moment is trying to reveal. Because that's what Ram Dass really meant. Awakening isn't just found in stillness or meditation. It's found in how you meet life itself. You don't have to rush clarity. It comes when you're ready to hold it. Sometimes confusion is guidance, just not in the language you expect. Sometimes stillness is actually movement. I think one of the hardest things in life is learning to be okay with not knowing. We spend so much time trying to figure everything out, the plan, the purpose, the why. But sometimes the most sacred thing you can do is pause and let life unfold without trying to control every piece of it. There's a line from Ram Dass that says, "The next message you need is always right where you are." And the more I sit with that, the more peace I find in the mystery. The truth is, we never really know what anything means while we're in it. Only later, when we look back, do we see how every delay, every detour was quietly protecting or preparing us. So if you're in that space right now, the waiting, the in-between, try to soften into it. You're not behind, you're just becoming. And maybe not knowing isn't a problem to solve. Maybe it's a doorway to trust.
Connect, escribir, se limpia con palo santo, luna llena, or meditation, treasure crystals. Cute.
Adios, Luna. Adios, Luna. Adios. Oh, she wants to leave. She wants to go out. You can't go out, girl. Come on, Luna. No, she doesn't want to go. She's like, I can go. This is the bracelet that she got. It's cute because it still has like that little elephant on there. So this is the necklace that I got. So stinking pretty. This is sky onyx, and then there's amethyst right here, and then I love that there's like a little, what is that called, a little elefante on the bottom. It reminds me of my grandma. Her favorite animal is elephants. And then I stacked it, oops, with my clear quartz. It's just so pretty. I love the ASMR from it. But yeah, Gigi got this really cute, oh, don't look at the mess back there. Got this really cute little like bracelet to go with it. And it has that little elefante. So cute. One thing I love about Mexico is the people and just how it feels. I feel so confident in this area, and I think it's because there's a lot of people who look like me. There's a lot of people with my skin tone and with the same features as me. There's a lot of people with my same hair. I can't stop talking about my hair because it was so, I don't know, like a good frizzy and like wavy and curly. I was feeling myself. I was like, oh my goodness, my hair never behaves like this. And I think it's just because in California the weather isn't meant for it, but all I had to do over here was like spray my hair with some water and I leave and it just looks great and wavy, and I miss it. If you're a friend of mine and you've seen my social media, you know that I've had some struggles with editing this video, and it's taken me quite a while to get back and record. There may still be a couple of inconsistencies in footage or even in audio, and that's something that I am trying to work on. I just have so many little projects that I'll work on and I'll film, and I'll just have all this footage laying around everywhere. It has been quite a struggle trying to do everything on my phone, and I'm not really at a point where I can kind of progress and do otherwise. So again, it is a little bit of a struggle. If anybody does have any other like tips or tricks when it comes to editing on your phone, I would love that. I genuinely love to create so much, and I feel like there's so much that I would love to share with you guys, being I don't even know who. But even if it's just me talking to myself and I don't get no views at all, I don't know, I still like that. I still enjoy this, and I still want to create. Due to the troubles with editing this video, I think that I will probably end this one a little bit shorter than what I want it to be. But I really hope that you guys stick along with me for this YouTube ride, and I hope that at least something or a little bit, anything that I say, can possibly make the little slightest bit difference into your life. Be sure to like, follow, comment, and subscribe, and of course, sharing my video. I love you, and I thank you to everyone who's stuck around for this ride.